Hello everyone, and in this video we will be discussing about optimizing. That's a really important part of the measurement journey. So right now, what things we have done until now is we have planned something, built on that, reported the same, and forecasted certain result. But after forecasting, whatever actions that we make, everything that you're connecting to each other, all the dots that you're connecting, and on the basis of those dots, whatever actions you are implementing based on your ideas. So that's all part of the optimizing process. So if you can see that if you start from a place, like if we start from the valley and we are moving on to a car and we follow all the steps in the measurement journey, so last step is going to be the optimizing. That is the orange tile that's here. So it intends to be the last step, but I think this is one of the most useful and important steps in your journey, because after the step of optimizing, the results are great and they are really beneficial. And talking about optimizing, so it's based on meaningful data and taking actions to improve your results. Up till now in your journey, from planning to forecasting, you are getting a lot of data regarding your online platform, and whatever actions that are being taken place, whatever interactions that are being there on your platform are all being recorded, and you have all the data now in front of you in the form of reports, as well as you have forecasts for the same. And based on these forecasts, you'll have to optimize certain things. And to optimize certain things, we will be definitely looking at data to improve our results. Now, looking back at the forecast that we are measuring now, we will have to be sure that everything is in place and it is in working order. So whatever actions you are going to take based on the feedback, uh, and whatever answers that you get from the questions that you ask yourself will be under the part of optimizing. So if we look at the measurement metrics, and it will definitely be dedicated the last column in our table, that means the this column, and we'll see that there are certain processes involved here as well. So if I just start with the first one, definitely in the first stage, we don't know how we are going to optimize some certain things. But in the initial stage, we are just aware about the things that are happening. And we are asking questions right now to get this awareness. Awareness is nothing but the information that we have regarding the data, and everything that we know about our online platform, how it's working, and what all things are being integrated. It can be Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel. We are just aware about everything, and and not to mention here, we have everything in place work that's working, and uh, it's basic. The basic setup has already been done. Now we'll be building on to that further so as to optimize it for further processes. So whenever we talk about awareness, we see about results. That's the nearly the basic thing that we do. Whatever results that we are getting, it can be of certain campaign that we have set up on Facebook ads, or whatever campaign we are running on Google ads, or what effect is organic Google search is making on to our platform. So all these are the results that we are talking about, and we'll have to monitor them and see what can be actually optimized. Now at this point of stage, you will be knowing that what you have to optimize. So another question will follow, that how you are actually going to optimize. Now that can be a very subjective topic, that how are you actually optimizing everything, because it varies according to the use case. So if we talk about supposingly, if you are using GTM, then you can just integrate certain things. You can make the use of templates, or in Google Analytics, you can just go for making custom definitions, that is custom dimensions and metrics, to make everything more optimized. And there are other optimizations as well that you can do to make your entire ecosystem more effective. So these are the some pointers that you will have to acknowledge when you'll be asking yourself a question, that how are we going to optimize the things. And after we have the answers for how we are actually going to do that, we will be able to expand our stuff further. That now this means that we are supposedly doing some experiment regarding the optimizing part. So we'll be just implementing that experiment, and we'll just taking feedback at every stage that what exactly happened when we implemented certain things. And asking the right questions in is very crucial at this stage, because whatever feedback that you are getting, you'll have to use it, and accordingly all your actions will also be there in the optimizing part. So if we talk about our entire journey, we started with planning. Then we like in planning, we started with some basic questions that we asked ourselves, and then there is the process of building, that what we're actually going to build. And then there is reporting. We are displaying all the answers that we are getting after building something. And then based on the reports that we created in this process, we are forecasting certain answers that will be used as a reference to plan the future. And the final step that we discussed right now will be optimizing. So we are putting in our actions and implementing our ideas in a better way. We are just looking at the effectiveness about the thing. So this journey continues of you sitting in the cave, and you going through the valley, through a cycle, and then you taking a car to the hills, and finally taking a helicopter to the summit, where your entire step by step gets completed there. But it ain't the end of everything. It's just a small beginning of a new thing. So the summit is a place where you have established, and you're kind of running a highly optimized ecosystem. So that's what we call a measurement journey. And we discussed in this video the last part, that is optimizing in the measurement matrix. So that's all for this video, and thanks for watching.